I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports.
As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's the Patriots going up against the Cowboys. With that, we'll send you out to Arlington, Texas. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys. One man in the backfield, Elliott. A first down throw for Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Okay, starting lineup time offensively, Charles, for the Dallas Cowboys.
And how about them at number 4 in the 2016 draft? Big needs on the defensive line, and they go with the running.
They go star power.
They went star power, but Ezekiel Elliott, in a lot of ways, was exactly the right decision. When they had winning success in 2014, they did it running the football. Elliott can do that for him again.
And on the left side, he's got Witten. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Here's New England defensively. Last year, the #1 overall defense as far as points given up goes. And they've got a lot coming back in 2017.
Yeah, they certainly do. And let's go back to the Super Bowl. Trey Flowers, who is their leading center.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And after that play, we've got a man down, a member of the linebacking corps. And the medical staff will attend to it. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. The throw left side, complete to Hogan. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you get... a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Throwing now is Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. Gronkowski may have had to miss the Super Bowl with the injury, but he was active in that parade, and now he's back on the field. And I'll tell you what, something you mentioned to me is that he was a big cheerleader for his teammates. Never hung his head through the injury, celebrated with him all the way through the title.
We've seen superstars in the past, when their team does well without them, they're happy, but they recede into the background, right? They get out of the way because it does hurt them a little bit. They do have pride. They want to feel like, hey, without me, they may take a little bit of a step back. But with Gronk, you never saw that. You saw him with him every step of the way, cheering his team on, happy for their success. They went 11-0 without him in 2016, but I know this, they don't want to try it again.
No,
they want the big fella back.
Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over...
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Okay, partners, New England comes out here to take the field on offense. This is such an interesting story, how they've been able to do it year after year after year. Guys talk about parity in the NFL. Well, New England has kind of transcended that parity, and they've done it with guys that you don't normally think of as household names.
The parts keep changing for New England. That's the amazing part. On offense, all right? Offensive linemen change, receivers change, running backs change. We know the one constant is Tom Brady, and that's a huge deal for them. But to be able to do it in what you call the parity times, and you're exactly right, everyone's supposed to be pretty equal. New England still a top 10 offense year in and year out. In 2016, they were number 4, and that helped them with a number 1 ranked defense as well.
Blunt, the lone running back. Now Brady, screen pass to Blunt. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Brady to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. LeGarrette Blunt was the intended target. And it's third down. And a look at the defense for the Cowboys.
Morris Claiborne is a former first-round pick and quarterback with skills that can match up with anyone when he's at his best.
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Danny Amendola on the return. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Here come the Patriots again on offense, the Super Bowl champions, and boy, they have been able to do it a lot of times, Charles, with unsung heroes, haven't they? Look at the names that led them through the playoffs. Hogan, White, Lewis, guys you just wouldn't think of.
Yeah, Deion Lewis, a 5th-round pick, 3 touchdowns against Houston in the divisional round. Chris Hogan, undrafted. He ends up having 180 yards in receptions, including 5 plays of 20 yards or more against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And how about James White, a 4th-round pick out of Wisconsin? Think about who he played behind while he was at Wisconsin, and he turns out to be the unsung hero of the Super Bowl. Would have been the MVP if it wasn't for Tom Brady.
And you mentioned James White at Wisconsin. He was behind who? Melvin Gordon and Monte Ball, right?
That's correct. I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And Brady will sneak it. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Partner, Tom Brady has done this so well, so many times over his career, he's turned it into art form. If there is a museum for quarterback sneaks in the NFL, Tom Brady has his own wing. And LeGarrette Blunt just does not go down easy. You know, from my experience as a defensive back, this was a difficult guy to try and tackle because of the force that he runs with, and he's not going to be daunted no matter it's the 1st quarter or the 4th quarter, Brandon.
Well, what shocks me about last year, 18 touchdowns. I mean, the yards were pretty good, 1161. But when I think of New England, I don't think of a running back getting 18 touchdowns.
Yeah, that, to me, it was the combo that made the 2016 season for him. Most yards in his career, most touchdowns in his career by far. And he's the type of guy that, hey, you want to give it to me inside the 5? He doesn't believe anyone's going to stop him.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Brady gives now to Blunt. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now they'll throw with Brady.
No, fucked up. Yeah, just put your ID tag.
Touchdown, New England. Chris Hogan, 47 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They go to Elliott again. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And the offense needs 7 out of this play on 3rd down.
Put your tag in, Adam.
They'll come out in the pistol. Now Dunbar. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
So, guys. Oh, you fucking, yeah, had to do it. I missed that. What?
Interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
Yeah, I lost. I know I lost this game.
Worked their way back out onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go.
He got me.
Offense, they rolled downfield, get to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game.
How you talk? I don't know how you do it.
How do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure's always the first win.
Julian Edelman from 19 yards away. And the Patriots have moved out of the
What? I know. Yes. If I make it, I'll score everything.
And so hope to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field.
I don't know how to.
And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
Talk to them.
Wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat
I don't
in
know.
meetings with
Maybe
coaches
no.
and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession.
Shaq could have had it.
For them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
That's the type of play that'll fire up the defense.
Don't go to sleep.
Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Can you hear me? I don't know if we could.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Looking to throw. Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing. But his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it. And he gets those shoulders right.
I don't know if you can hear me though.
Go from incomplete
It's my first time broadcasting.
On third down, it's Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right side. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stock troops, they're enjoying things right
what the hell? I did that.
Very difficult for them throughout the half.
That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to do.
You want to pause the game so you could.
They were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence.
No, I had that ball. I lost this game. I know I did.
Last year for Edelman, just below 100 receptions, 98, over 1,100 yards, 3 touchdowns, and you know this is a guy that gets a lot of pub for being that perfect receiver.
They want to sub like that? I can't now. Can't pause. You have to pause.
His role going forward is to be a bona fide #1 receiver in the NFL. Meaning he's not just a top receiver. He's that guy for anyone. And he spent so much time proving himself as he got into the
no, because I don't know what
you're
you're saying. So.
Can I have a role here with New England? Now it's not just proving himself. It's continuing to develop in his craft. And I think he's going to just keep getting better and better. He never gave up on himself in his dreams, and he doesn't give up on any single play.
I lost.
Hogan, he's got it. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. David Irving. He's the one that got to him.
Where's the thing? Where's the eraser at? Find the eraser now.
On second down, here's Brady. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
As if he didn't have enough to think about on that route, the comeback route, coming back to the football and catching it, decided to make sure he toe-tapped and kept himself in bounds.
And that was spectacular, but on the comeback route, maybe a little easier to deal with the sideline since you've got better vision of it.
I think that's a great point because you should know exactly where you're going and know how much space you have and make sure you get your feet down. But yeah, coming back to the football, I like it. Good vision.
And he will find his man. That's Hogan. And he's in. Touchdown. Patriots. Chris Hogan with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Gostkowski now.
I lost. Maybe I could catch up, but I think I lost though.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
A first down throw for Prescott. And he fires one incomplete. That incompletion, Charles, gives me a chance to put you on the clock real quick. NFC teams last year that did not make the playoffs that might make a push this coming year.
Well, three that come to mind right away that we thought were going to be in 2016. Minnesota, remember the start they got off to before that didn't work out so well for them. Arizona, we thought they were a lock to be in the playoffs. In fact, many of us called them Super Bowl contenders. And Carolina, the defending NFC champs going into last season, they didn't make it. So I think that all three could return to former glory. I'm going to give you one way off the pace here.
Maybe, I know.
Let's go. The Los Angeles Rams, thinking the young quarterback going and that defense continues to live up to expectations, they can make a real strong push in the West.
They got the D, you're right. They just need the O. Going right side, he has Witten. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that 2.66 target that they got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Prescott. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dennis Bryant in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
Sona cannot do kickoff return and kick one of field goals.
Extra point here in the first half. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. He's got time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. David Irving in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And he'll take it just outside the 40. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the... It's caught inside the 25. And that one results in 35 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator is looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Here we go.
Prescott now on second down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Okay. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They'll run it here with Blunt. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Blunt. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Anthony Hitchens. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he's got Bennett. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Shreds the tackle. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. 1 yard, the official pickup there. So it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Now play number 8 on this drive. And they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And Amendola with a catch. Back now in Arlington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. And a really long drive. Zone for a Patriot touchdown. Martellus Bennett, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have moved out.
Sorry, dude. Damn, these freaking guys are kicking my ass.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
Shit, no. You hear me yelling so I'm playing football.
Now come the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them,
come on, get that ball. Yeah. No, get the ball. Come on. I'm worried about on football. So competitive. Huh?
What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. 5 yards left for the offense. It's 2nd down. One man in the backfield, Elliott. 2nd down, Prescott.
Oh, shit.
No escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jabal Shield in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And 4th down coming up.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Okay, yeah.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Rolling to his right. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 45-yard line.
Who got lucky?
18 yards on that one. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
You guys are being bodybuilder for the day? You guys are playing Minecraft? I said you guys were being bodybuilder today. You guys are on Minecraft.
A 1st down throw for Prescott.
Come on. Yes. Damn it. Yeah, I'm real loud when I'm playing football, bro.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
What?
Today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes just
I haven't played this game for a while.
Have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Prescott to throw it. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And when you go 5 wide like they just did,
this little girl, she didn't let me freaking play.
You're forcing the defense into coverage.
Or chat at that.
You get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves,
I lost it. I lost the game.
Patriots. And he's got her own. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return. return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Now Brady. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Now they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field.
John.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Fresh set of downs here. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk play. Nowhere to go here. He lost the ball.
Oh, the hell, that's the ball. Again, seriously, damn. Lost this game.
It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And you can bet they're putting 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
What are you doing?
That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Prescott now on 2nd down. And he takes a
Why the heck? You're going in so fast.
He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. And now it's 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the
He's
1st down
breaking
after the 2nd down
so
incompletion.
fast. Yeah.
3rd and long for Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And it's 4th down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
Taken from just outside the 30. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes in our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Do you like playing football? I'm not this. Yeah, this man.
Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. 18 yards on the pickup there. And he gives the pass.
I said, do you like playing football?
First down and 10 for the offensive.
And he's the epitome of what we call the Marvel's tight end.
Yeah.
The guy that can line up anywhere, in the slot.
I know I play with my cousin. I'm a guy who beats me almost all the time. I don't know why.
You want to utilize him in all aspects.
When I play online, I actually win some games.
Caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field.
Damn it.
Really nice open field tackle.
I lost by 3 touchdowns. 45 to 26. Oh, damn. Could be another one, too, at that.
But you know the big loss here as he's taken down. Anthony Hitchens in there to get him well behind the line of scrimmage. Gosh, it's a loss of 17, and it'll be 4th down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. He sets to fire deep. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
How can I do that?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think he's getting in so fast.
Offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Garden. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Lost. Big time. Dang, and he only has 10 wins. Damn. So what time is it? That didn't say. What time is it, Matthew? Whoa. Yeah, I can't check it when my niece is on my phone. Okay.
Washington and AT&T Stadium. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys.
Excuse me.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so.
Oh,
Comes and he goes down just inside the 10, back at the 9.
damn it.
Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
Thrower, Prescott, looking for his
I knew it. I knew it.
It's intercepted.
I knew it. I shouldn't have done that.
Linebacker Eric Kendricks, and he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You got to
I know,
make
it's
that happen,
good.
guys. This is how we're going to play. And they responded to the challenge.
Calm down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware the ball may come your way.
Oh, he scored. Right away he scored.
Kyle Rudolph, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Format to send it away now following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there. Totally did the fun, man. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Prescott. Incomplete there.
God damn it.
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And a look at the Vikings defensive unit.
Eric Kendricks is another one of those bloodline guys in the NFL. His brother Michael also applies his trade as a linebacker. And Eric's trying to show him he's the best in the family.
And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
What are you doing now? Are you going to play Grand Theft Auto, Matthew?
Marcus Sherrill's back deep for Minnesota. Fielded at about the 28. So possession goes over here on the punt. You know, for this Vikings team, as they come back out here on offense, I don't know that any group had more of a roller coaster ride than them in the 2016 season. The quarterback change at the beginning, the hot start, and then the cold middle. It was just a tough year for them, wasn't it?
It really was, and when you look at how their season went, you mentioned the roller coaster. A lot of it can come back to the injuries, especially along the offensive line. I think by October, maybe even early November, I'm surprised you and I didn't get a call to go audition to be a left tackle there because they were just down so many guys. So that made it difficult to run the ball and to protect Sam Bradford, their quarterback, and it reflected in their final record.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know,
I shouldn't have done that.
But sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go. because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. One man in the backfield, Elliott. And he'll get it up the middle. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Yes, that's today's NFL defensive tackle. Not just a space eater anymore. A guy with agility, movement skills, who can rush the passer and make plays in the offensive backfield.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And a hit jarred loose.
Oh,
it's incomplete. The man with over 1,000 catches, Jason Witten, the intended receiver. And it's third down. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Prescott now. And that is incomplete. Jason Witten, the intended target. And that brings up 4th down. Well, now comes the Cowboys punter. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defender's going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football.
Made it short. I shouldn't have done that.
Forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense. And it could have been a bigger one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
Now Bradford on second down. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. I'm just looking side by side at Diggs' number, rookie year versus sophomore year a season ago. 52 catches as a rook, 84 last year, but something you pointed out to me, yards per catch is off a bit, isn't it?
It is, and you know, his first year, he was known a little bit more as a big play threat. This past season, adjusted to a new quarterback in Sam Bradford, that number went down by about 3 yards per catch, but he can be an explosive type of a receiver. Look at the last 2 games of the regular season, well over 100 yards a day. One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help him run support. He's going to arrive and in a bad mood.
Now a second down throw for Bradford. And this ball's tipped
Interception.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this one.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
I'm right at the goal line, damn it. It's on.
And you know, when you look over to the bench after that
Broadcast.
type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass and want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
On second down, Elliott. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Out left side here to Bryant. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Out there right now.
How many times we see it? I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Bryant with a catch right side. A glance back at 2016 for Des Bryant. 50 receptions, under 800 yards, had 8 touchdowns. What do you make of the season that Dez had?
Well, remember, it started with Dez injured, so it took a little while for him to get started. I'm going to make a bold prediction for you. Would not shock me at all if he doubled his catch number next year and darn near doubled his receiving yardage total. Because if he's healthy all year long, they're going to want to take some pressure off of the run game themselves. And Dak Prescott in his second season should be that much more confident throwing it downfield.
Second down, Prescott. Here he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. Help me out, partner. Was that incomplete?
That was on a deep ball to Dez.
And that's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Shells.
Return
that time. 18 yards. And the Viking football here as they take possession. And now out comes Minnesota. And 2 interceptions thrown here.
Yeah, I think he's really mad,
The great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said.
Can we see the point?
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Oh, going in there.
That's complete. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. 6 yards to go here on second down.
Bar the phone, fool.
Bradford off the play fake to Peterson, surveying the field. Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's third down.
John, see the ball?
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want
see my
to keep
phone,
this
John?
drive going on third down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On third down, Bradford, and Diggs has it. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve we saw right there.
Yeah, they picked up a first down for them, too.
A first down throw for Bradford.